Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Today I have my Empties. It looks fuller than usual, but it's not. It actually, there's fewer things. I've already counted them up. There's fewer than last month, but there's some bigger items. So first thing up is Tom's of Maine Wicked Fresh Cool Mountain Mint mouthwash, and this is a great mouthwash. It's alcohol free. It is peppermint free too, which is important because I have allergies to peppermint, so this is one that I go through on a fairly regular basis. I forgot to say welcome. My name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you were here. If you like Empties videos, I do this every month. I'll have a link up above and for like a whole playlist, and then there's sample Saturdays. Those also have quite a few Empties in them if you're interested. Hand soap. This is from Ulta Beauty. This is the Sweet Apple Moisture Gel hand soap. I was kind of out of my other regular hand soaps, so I picked this one up when I was at Ulta and they were $3. It was okay. It smelled nice. I do like the scent. It does have those little beads in it though, and I'm not a big fan of getting those beads in my soaps, so I didn't quite enjoy that, but I did like this. This smells kind of like the apple scent that they had at Bath and Body Works way back when. It's okay. It's a little thinner in consistency than the regular hand washes from Bath and Body Works, so I probably would still stick with these. This is one of my favorite scents. This is Peach Bellini. The notes in this are juicy peach, white apricot, and fresh mango. Love this scent. I like the creamy Luxe because they do last longer than the foaming hand washes that I find, so I get a little bit more use out of these, which is important because these are not cheap by any means, but I always get them when they're on sale. Try to buy them in bulk, use coupons, whatever I can do to get them down as much as possible. Next up we have this is a Walgreens brand. This is the Advanced Nail Polish Remover with nourishing coconut, avocado, and olive oils. It was fine. It's a nail polish remover. I don't find that there are any that are particularly great. I've never found one that I was like, wow, it did its job and it worked fine. From Ava NYC, this is the Maine Magic 10-in-1 primer. It has argan oil, sunflower seed oil, and it has like a whole bunch of benefits. It's just basically a leave-in, but it's also supposed to be a heat protectant and do a whole bunch of other things. It's okay. I don't love it. I didn't hate it. I feel like it was just an okay leave-in. It's not one that I would seek out. I do like this aspect of it though, because it has this little, I don't know if you can even see, this little thing right here, and you flip it up and you twist it and then it locks it so that it can't be sprayed, which I did appreciate if you're going to travel with it, or if you just are, you don't want it to leak or anything. So I do like that. I got a 2-pack of this at Costco, so it was a pretty good deal, but there's other ones that I prefer over it. Skintimate Shave Gel. This is the Raspberry Rain. I really like this scent. I usually get whatever scent they have on sale with this though. This is my favorite brand. I just find it works better than like the Gillette and the other ones that they have. Favorite setting spray. I can't believe I've gone through another one of these already. This is the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, long lasting. I have been trying to use some of my other setting sprays, but I've also been experimenting with foundations and with primers and setting powders, like trying out new ones that I hadn't tried before. So I like to keep consistent. Like if I'm trying to find a way that a new powder works, or if a powder works, I have one that did not work that is in my declutter pile. But if I'm trying a foundation that I want to see if it works, I will try different primers with it and always have the keep the same setting spray and keep the same powder. So I did go through this one, even though this is new and I was planning to use up some of my older ones. It just didn't happen because I'm trying to use up some other old stuff. Let's do some candles because I have a few candles today. This is from Bath & Body Works, my favorite type of candles. This is White Peach, and this one smelled really good. I like this one. The notes are juicy peaches, dew colored leaves, and hints of vanilla. It's very potent. A lot of the newer Bath & Body Works candles are too potent for me. This one is pretty good, but it will fill up quite a big space. Like this is not a one-room candle. You're going to smell it beyond that room because it's like a little kitchen sitting area, and that was completely filled, and you could smell it down the hallway and in the living room and everything else. So Yes, very strong, very potent, but smelled really nice if you like peaches. Here's another Bath & Body Works one. I don't know if they still make this one, but I would buy this one again. I love this one. This might be my favorite candle of all time. This is Gelato. It smells so good. What are the notes? Blend of vanilla ice cream and lemon candy with notes of strawberry and raspberry puree. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got this one. I really love it. If you ever see this one, get this one. It is so good. It's just bright and slightly citrusy, but sweet at the same time. It's really good. I don't really get the ice cream so much. It might make it a little creamier, but I definitely get like that juicy fragrance from it. I really like it. I also need to mention that I finished a whole bunch of masks in the month of May as well, and I've already recorded that video and it's already up, so I will have that one linked as well because this doesn't count those. So yeah, I actually probably finished more this month because I finished all those masks, so make sure you go and watch that mask or that video if you haven't already. Then we have from Mainstays, this is the Sun Splashed, and I think this might be a Walmart brand. I'm not really sure. I picked this one up at a thrift store. It was like 99 cents or $1.99. It doesn't tell me notes or anything, but that's what it looks like. It burned down fairly well. I couldn't get any more out of it, so it is dead, and the black on the top is because I burned it on another candle that I thought was about the same size that I thought I could use this as a lid. Could not use it as a lid. So this one was pretty good. This isn't the strongest scented candle. It was very light. I feel like after the first couple of times I burned it, I couldn't really smell it that much anymore. So I didn't enjoy it too much, but then again, I didn't pay a whole bunch for it either. Finished a lotion. I'm so glad to get some of these out. This is my second one. I have one more of the Apothecary or Aromatherapy from Bath & Body Works. This one is Mandarin Lime. Oh my gosh, I really love this one. It smelled really bright and refreshing, and it was so nice. I really liked this one. I think this is a good scent. I like Bath & Body Works lotions. I think these are just a little bit thicker than their regular lotions, but they work just about basically the same. So if you want these, go ahead and get them, but they've always been a little bit more expensive. I don't even know if they still make this actually, if I think about it. But if they do, Mandarin Lime, it's a really good one. Finished a toothpaste. This is a children's toothpaste, yes, but it was on clearance at the grocery store, and I've been having such a hard time finding toothpaste that I don't have reactions to. So Tom's of Maine, I usually am good, except if it's peppermint. And so grabbed this one. It was Fruitylicious. It tasted kind of grapey. If you've ever had, like as a kid, I had a fluoride treatment that my mom would have to paint on my teeth with a cotton swab at night after I brushed my teeth. And this is what it tasted like. It brought back a lot of memories of that as a child, and it was fine. I mean, I probably wouldn't repurchase it. If it was on clearance again, I would repurchase it because that's why I bought it in the first place. I bought another children's toothpaste. I'm saving that till probably July. I might use it July or August because I'm not in a hurry. They just discontinued a whole bunch of the things, the line at the store. They're not close to expiration or anything like that. From St. Ives, this is the Blemish Control Apricot Scrub. I like this one on my legs. This one didn't work quite as well as the ones in the past. I usually like this one because it has a little salicylic acid, so I put it on my legs and let it sit. And so I like this one because when I leave it on for a minute with that salicylic acid, I feel like it really helps with ingrown hairs on my legs. And I didn't feel like this one had as much salicylic acid as ones in the past. I don't know. It could just be that my skin's used to it or something, but I didn't feel like it cleaned, like it felt as good after I used it, if that makes sense. Used another one of these. I think I have 6 or 7. No, I think I have 7 more of these to go because I, like a fool, bought 9 of them. I bought all of them that I found last year when they were on super clearance at Ulta. This is the Peach Sugar Body Scrub from TonyMoly. The smell is delicious. It smells like peach rings. It's really good. It's a huge tub. This is the most difficult body scrub to use. It is very thick and it's very sticky. Like it's like a dried out jelly, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Like it's really hard to make it move around. It wants to stick together in a clump and it doesn't want to move around or like smear on the skin. So it makes it a little difficult in that regard. It smells really good and it has good results. It's just not the most pleasant experience to use. It's fine. I would rather have a regular Tree Hut scrub. Like those are the type that I like. So I have more of these to use. I will slowly work my way through them, but it's not something I want to use all the time. So they get switched in with other things. Finished an eye cream, which I'm very happy about because I only have like 50 more eye creams to go. And I have, I think, 2 more of the same eye cream. This is a very nice eye cream. It's from Boscia. It's the Indigo eye cream. Got a 2-pack of this and then got another like 3-pack of eye creams, and this was one of the ones from Costco. They were on clearance. It's a nice eye cream. It's the same color as the container, so it is kind of a colored eye cream. I would prefer for the evening it to be just a little bit thicker, but I think you could use it either in the morning or in the evening. It's not going to be heavy, which I don't like a really heavy eye cream during the day because of makeup, but I think this would probably work then too. But I've tried it. I kind of switch up. I have an evening night cream and a morning night cream just to, variety and to use things up. From Smashbox, this is the Photo Finish Vitamin Glow Primer with vitamins B, C, and E. I got this from Influencer for free to try and to write a review on, which was a long time ago when this first came out. This is nice, but I hate the packaging on this. I feel like there's still primer in here that I can't get out because of the way that it's created. Even if you try, my fingers are too big to get in there, and with the angle, a Q-tip doesn't really work. So I feel like I'm letting some go, but I think it's a nice primer. It's not probably one that I would purchase again. It does have a light citrusy smell to it with that vitamin C in there. I liked it better than the Photo Finish one, but the Photo Finish has been working better with some of my foundations than this one did. So go figure. I don't know anything anymore. I feel like nothing is the way it should be. Like everything feels a little off this year, right? From Orly, I finished a nail polish. I'm so excited. This is the Nail Defense Strengthening Protein Treatment. It was fine. I have a hard time when you get to the end of nail polishes because you're trying to get them out and they feel like they get a little thick. This one felt like it might be a little thick, but it worked fine as a base coat. That's what I used it for, and I don't know. Would I repurchase it? Probably not, because I have a whole bunch more, and I kind of really like my Wet n Wild just the clear coat. I use that as a base coat sometimes, so that one I probably would just keep using. Don't tell anybody who actually does nails though. Mario Badescu Anti-Acne Serum. I always have this. This really does help with my skin, even though that's like a chronic thing right at the moment, and eventually it will go away. It just is kind of it's taking its time. It's taking the scenic route, I guess. From Dermadoctor, this is the Lucky Bamboo Jukiome 9 times oil to milk cleanser. I really liked this. This was a very nice oil cleanser. It's very thin, so it's easy to pour a little too much in your hand, but I did like it. I think this was a really good morning cleanser. I might purchase this over my Josie Maran next time, depending on how much it is and how available it is. But I think I might like this a little bit more than my Josie Maran, which is very shocking. But my current Josie Maran seems to be very thick, and I don't remember it being as thick as it was before. 2 Wallflowers. We have 'Tis the Season, which is rich red apple, sweet cinnamon, and cedarwood. This one smells really good. It's a lovely scent. It's one of the ones that I buy many of. This might be my favorite scent of all the Wallflowers I've ever had, though. This is the Pink Fairy Gumdrop. It is sparkling sugared berries, pink cotton candy, and sprinkle of fairy dust. It's It smells sugary. It smells delicious. Kind of reminds me of Aquilina's Pink Sugar, and like it has that very sweet scent, but it's a little tamed. Like it has a little sharpness to it with those berries. It's really good. I really like it. I really recommend it. It's a good one. 3 packs of acne dots. I was breaking out a lot this month. I'm not really sure if that's because I was trying so many masks or just like weather changes or what, but did go through 3. I think one of them I was close to being done with at the beginning of the month anyway, but I do like those. I will repurchase those because I always have some of those on hand. Some Swisspers. My friend Pat gave me these because she had multiple bags of them, and she's like, you've given me so much makeup. She's one of I pass along makeup to her quite a bit, and so she gave me these, and I didn't think I was going to probably use them because I don't use a lot of cotton rounds, but I started using a cleansing oil in the evening, and it's one that you definitely need to put on a cotton pad. It's not one that you can just put on your face. It needs to be wiped on and off, and so I used up that pack. I'm gonna have to like break out some more cotton pads somewhere, some cotton rounds. I think I have some. I need to figure out where they are right now. Finished 2 of the Makeup Forever powders. These are the Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. They're different packaging, but they're the same one. What I did was I took both of these and I popped the top off of them and I poured them into my bigger powder and used them up that way. And I don't know, I go through powder quite a bit because I am oily, and I like to have, you know, when I touch my face, I don't want to feel sticky or like feel the foundation, so I put a little bit, probably more powder than I need, but I went through them fairly quickly, which I was glad, and I was glad that I still had that larger container because these are not conducive to powdering your face. They're just too small, the containers. My favorite serum of all time, this is the Sunday Riley Good Genes All-in-One Lactic Acid Treatment. I think this was another reason why I was breaking out a little bit more, is I used this up in the beginning of the month and I haven't tried any new ones because I was doing so many other things, and yeah, need to break one of those back out. Ended up with 2 new Wallflowers to put downstairs at my parents' house. So I have these little guys, but they haven't finished. Like, they're still burning, so you'll see what the next scents are next month. There is Frosted Cranberry, which is one of my favorite scents of all time, and then the other one was Spiced Apple Toddy, which is warm apple brandy, spiced plum, and tart cranberry. They're both really good. They mixed well together too, and they've helped the basement, which can smell a little musty sometimes, especially in the spring. I feel like there's been a lot of rain. Dose of colors. This is the Meet Your Hue concealer. I got this in BoxyCharm, I think. And this is in the shade 08 Light. This was a little light for me. I really probably could have gone up a shade, maybe even 2 shades. I didn't really like this though. I feel like it didn't give me as much coverage as I really wanted. I feel like I'm having that problem with a lot of concealers lately. Shape Tape still gives me a nice bunch of coverage, although today it kind of blended out and left that exposed. But NARS is still my favorite concealer. This I wouldn't repurchase. I didn't like it. I felt like it was too sheer. Although I know other people have really, really liked this and felt like it's a really good concealer. I just didn't feel like it gave me quite enough coverage. From Clean and Clear, this is the Deep Action 60-second shower mask. I just use this as a scrub. It has some scrubbers in it. Put it on your face, kind of rub it on, you know, shave my legs or whatever, and then rinse it off. It worked nicely. It has like a menthol to it. Didn't have any reactions to it, but it is, you know, it does have a strong scent to it. We're getting close to the end. Okay, next is this one it's sticky on the side, so it connects to all the lint. Tarte Ready Set Radiant Skin Mist. This was very heavily scented. Was not a fan of it in that regard. Yeah, wouldn't purchase this in the first place. If I got another one, I probably would pass it along just because it is such a like heavy scent to spray on your face. Michael Kors Wanderlust Sublime. This was a nice kind of beachy, nice summery fragrance. There was a couple days where it was warmer, so I wore it then. Probably wouldn't purchase a full size of it just because I didn't care for it that much. It is Michael Kors, I should say that as well. But I think it was a nice fragrance. Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I actually like cut it open and scraped it out because it was working better with the foundation that I'm currently using. I'm trying to use it up and find some primers that aren't terrible with it. I haven't found one that's like fantastic with it. That's the closest to good, but there's some that are tolerable with it, and that was one of them. Then I finished the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I really like this primer. I think this is a good primer. It does not work with the foundation I'm wearing though. This container is so hard to scrape out. I actually scraped it out with a Q-tip. That's not with the spatula because the spatula doesn't do much. And there's one side that has like a little sharp thing. So you're like trying to put it on your hand. Like I would never put it on my face with that spatula, like the little, and it's not a doe foot. It's like a paddle because there is that thing and you'll just scratch your face with it. And it's every time, every single one of those that I've ever had has had that. And I don't understand. Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is just a clear brow gel. It's really gross looking right now because it picked up so much little stray bits of powder and stuff. I wasn't crazy about the applicator. I felt like if I used this side, the short side, I got too much gel in my brows, and if I used this side, I didn't get enough. And I mean, look at that. Ugh. It's getting kind of thick as well. So I'm glad that it's gone. I wasn't feeling like it was getting enough brow gel when I was using it the last couple times. Lip balm. Finished this one from Beauty For Real. This is the shade Debbie, but it says Brooke USA. It's very confusing because it says Brooke here, but on the bottom it says Debbie. It was an okay lip balm. For some reason at the end, I don't know if you can even see that, there's like little bumps in it, and that wasn't through it. It was like I discovered them when I got to the end. And yeah, I use this every morning, put it on, did all my skincare, and then put a lipstick over it. So it worked for that. Wouldn't wear this by itself because it left like, it's one of those pale lip balms, so it just kind of looked a little funky on the skin. Final empty. If you made it to the end, congratulations. It is a perfume. It is Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. This is just the 1 ounce side. No, this was a 50 ml, so it was 1.6 fluid ounces. I finished this guy up. I'm kind of sad. It's one of my favorite perfumes. It smells so good. I have repurchased this already. I got a 2.5 ounce that I found on Mercari. It does not have the cap, so the cap is actually going to go on the new bottle that I purchased. And then I think I'll probably keep the little ribbon too because it elasticized. But yeah, finished a perfume, which is very impressive because I have so many perfumes. Let me know what you have finished. Are you close to finishing any perfumes? Are you a fragrance person? Let me know down below. If there are things that you think I should try, or there are things that you are working on using up, let me know those down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.